Mic check 1 2 1 2. So,
Copy, copy, copy.
well, the audio is the most important part of the video.
Yeah, I would say so. For
That's
a
what,
podcast, especially.
yeah, that's what captivates the people. Yeah, imagine a podcast with no audio. Oh, show what a shitty audio.
Looking fresh today. You got a new haircut?
Yeah, I got a new haircut yesterday.
Nice.
Thank you. It's just my hair grows in a week, man.
Huh?
But my hair grows in a week,
Yeah.
and it's kind of crazy to think how expensive haircuts are nowadays.
So you ever there was some research done that said that there's so much energy that goes into like you're like growing your hair. So like that's say like some people back in the day or they don't cut their hairs because they don't want to waste energy with the hair production or whatever. It's sort of like goes back to like Samsung. That's why he was so strong because he had his
hair.
long hair. When they cut their hair, he was losing his vital energy to regrow his hair.
Kind of makes sense if you think about it, but how, well, to test it out, we'll have to let our hair grow, and that will take a while.
I'd be a Sasquatch.
And then the problem is in society, and because of our jobs, it wouldn't be a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's all, like we said, we just get pushed where they want us to get pushed.
Yeah, for a period when you say enough is enough.
Yeah, until you break the pattern, but it's
Right.
hard breaking it.
Yeah.
That's why I love that my son has long hair. I really hope he doesn't
Makes sense why he has so much energy.
Yeah, exactly. He never stops, man.
Yeah.
He never stops.
Yeah.
I wish I had that
Right.
energy.
I haven't seen him in a couple of months. How's he doing? Is he still energetic as always?
Energetic as always, happy as always.
Good.
Thank God. That's
Good,
the most
good.
important thing. Happiness. I think that's what that's what I miss from years ago, being that happy, because anything and everything made you happy.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get a certain age, we start chasing happiness, and happiness is just always a little step farther away.
Right. Isn't it weird that years ago you had very little material things and you were happier?
Yeah, a lot
Kind of
happier.
makes you wonder, does money really bring you happiness?
So I listened to this thing from, what was that guy?
Dan?
Dan
Dan
Bilzerian.
Bilzerian?
So this one hit me hard, and I listened to it and I heard it, because one thing is listening to, another one is hearing. You know,
Right.
I believe listening is paying attention. So what he said was, he's worth 312 million dollars. So an amount that you look, and we all wish we could be at that level, right?
Right.
So he said that money brings freedom,
Mm-hmm.
but the stuff money buys doesn't bring happiness. The stuff that makes him happy is the stuff that is free.
Right.
So I listened to that, and it hit me hard, because I'm chasing the money, thinking it's gonna bring me happiness, and it's actually bringing me the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I realized that when I went from 50,000 a year to 106, pretty much doubled it. Was it 2 times happier? No. I was actually trying to fill a void, which I had less free time because I'm like making 106, so I had to work more to get that money because we're not financial literate. We don't have the financial literacy to understand that more time in a job doesn't always equate to more money. So, but I had that realization that making more money doesn't really always give you more happiness, because you're exchanging your time for money. But I've realized, and I think one of your favorite idols, Andrew Tate, he also said like after a certain amount, like $20 million, you got all your basic needs covered.
He says this because I do listen a lot to him, and I know some people hate him, and everybody has the right to dislike people, and I guess they dislike something that they can understand. He has some videos that I don't know if they're cut or what, that make him look like a bad person. But what I listen to is actually good stuff because
Yeah.
he says, become a man, become strong, uh, have a purpose in life,
Mhm.
be responsible for your actions. That
Mhm.
if you are in a place you don't like, it's your fucking fault.
Right.
So take care of women. That a lot of women, that's why they don't like him, because they said that he just says bad things about him. He says, be a man, take care of women, be responsible. I don't think it's anything wrong with what I've seen in the videos.
Right.
I think why they don't like him is because he sticks to the laws and morals of God.
Right.
And I don't think anything wrong with that. I think that is the basics of life.
Yeah.
Every law comes from the Ten Commandments. Do not kill, do not steal.
Mhm.
What's so wrong? He thinks God made men and women. I agree to that one.
Yeah.
I think that's it, man.
Yeah. No. I definitely agree with what Tate said. 20 million, you have all your basic needs met. You have your house or a couple of homes. You have your cars. Anything else besides that is just material stuff.
But he said there's a point in his life that he has, well, the amount of money he has, there's nothing else to buy.
Mhm.
And I think it's like, if you look at yourself back in the day, right? We were kids.
Mhm.
You buy toys. Let's make this simple example. We buy toys, right? There's a point in your life where you get grown up or whatever, you don't find any purpose on buying those toys. In the sense, I guess life is the same if you can
Mhm.
compare it. You're gonna
Mhm.
have the money to buy it, but what's gonna be the purpose?
Yeah.
I think going out to eat, meeting people, having a new life experience is worth a lot more than we actually understand it.
I I think that the what Dan Bilzerian said, that most of the stuff that brings in happiness is free. He hit it right, the nail right in the head. Because for example, like we like photography, we enjoy photography. You could do photography on a budget. You can your phone, right? So it's like you always say, it's the journey, the process of doing those things that bring you happiness is not what you're using. You already have a phone, you don't need a camera. The process of photography is still the same. Although, I mean, you might not have the same settings as on a camera, but at the end, it's still the same thing. So I think most of the things in life that brings you happiness is free.
I'm gonna tell you this. So for me, right, what brings me joy and happiness, having this conversation,
Mm-hmm.
coming here on a fucking Sunday at 5 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
having a conversation, being able to do a podcast, record it, and leave it for whoever
Mm-hmm.
in the future.
Mm-hmm.
That brings me joy and happiness.
Right.
As the moment, we're not getting paid to do this. We're doing it because we want to.
Right. We're doing it for free right now because hopefully somebody can get some use out of this. But obviously there's the initial investment into buying the camera, buying the microphones, buying a gimbal, buying
Yeah.
a stand, whatever it is. But we could also do that on a budget,
Yeah, we could
right?
have done it
Instead of
without buying
using
anything.
spending $3,000 into the initial investment, could have done it on our cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
Could have done it on a cheap camera and had wire lav mics.
Yeah.
So it's I think we're so used to filling the void of like I'm guilty of this. It's like I'm like some type of gear snob, right? Something comes out, it's incremental, very very incremental upgrades, and I was like, oh, I want it, I need it. No, it's just stuff that's keeping you in the matrix, right? You're working, exchanging your time to buy like a small piece of upgrade, and it's costing you $1,000 more.
I used to be like that with phones, right? So I used to, when I was way younger, I was 18, 19, 20, until I was like 23, 24. A new phone used to come out, like, let me get it, it has this.
Yeah.
Oh, once you stop looking at the fucking screen, it's gonna stop playing a video. I'm like, what the fuck do I need that for, really?
Right.
With the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So every time I wanted the new phone, now I see new phones. I like them, but I'm gonna go spend $2,000 on a phone. No, for that, spend $2,000. I can upgrade something else in my life. For example, a computer. That one I use every day, and I need it for everything. For videos, photos, and that one I do think is for me is something I need to have
Yeah.
within a good software, with good CPU. But a phone, bro, it's a phone.
Yeah.
It's gonna do the same shit it does after a while. It's gonna give you the same issues a phone it does after a while. It dies out. The software becomes obsolete after a couple of years. It's not gonna last you more than 3-4 years. Battery, and then you gotta
To be
buy another
completely honest, man, I miss the old phones. I miss like, I think BlackBerry was a good thing, a good level. You can still, if you had to, you can still see like some YouTube videos, but you can still text. To be honest, I hate touchscreen phones. I wish BlackBerry would come back
I
with the
actually like
keyboard.
touchscreen, bro.
Yeah.
I do because my favorite phone it was the iPhone, the 3GS. That was my first iPhone. I loved it, bro.
Yeah.
It was a little similar to the iPod, iTouch, the
Right.
Apple. What was the iPod Touch?
iPod Touch. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That was one of my favorite things in the world. You could watch videos. The light wasn't as this light that it's just it bothered your eyes.
Yeah.
You didn't stay all day on it because
Yeah.
the light wasn't as what's it
And
called?
also the
Appealing.
battery probably
Lasted a lot longer.
yeah. But I just don't like even texting on an iPhone. It's like you like on, for example, I think Sprint had a phone. It was called Rumor or something. It was a slide,
You
sort of
used
like
to
a
have it.
sidekick.
Yeah.
Those like one of the best phones I had. You slide it. You still had a screen on top. You had a full keyboard on the bottom. I could type on that thing while driving. No problem. But I can't do that on the iPhone, right? You never know where you have an idea where the keys are, but
I never had a sidekick. I used to see people with a sidekick.
Yeah.
But that phone, man, I remember all those phones were the shit, though. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Nextel, remember Nextel?
Those were the best phones. I had one. I
The Bleep.
930. Yeah.
I think I had the 730, the silver one that had the button on top. You click and it would flip up.
Yeah.
That was like the BMW at that time.
The IA30, remember the blue one? The first camera that
Yeah,
they had it?
yeah.
That camera looked
It
like
was-
shit.
It's 3 megapixels or something like
Yeah.
that, 3.2 megapixels.
Yeah. But, bro, at the time. And look, we're talking about something that makes us happy without having to fucking pay. Memories, man.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing, memories.
Yep.
And that's, we don't understand memories are free. And that's what's gonna keep you happy, or it pushes you to new levels in life, man. Thinking about the things you've done. I'm gonna give you a good example, sadly, because this guy, the Formula One guy,
Schumacher.
yeah, man, with all his money, everything, he had that accident. Look where he is. And I bet you he'll give everything just to be good again.
Yeah. Well, he had the accident doing what he loves. I mean, he loves
Yeah.
skiing.
Yeah, he did. But
If he had an accident during Formula One, I'm sure he loved doing Formula One. So, I mean, I'm sure he would give everything he has to go back, see his family, see his son.
Yeah.
But I think it happened doing something he loved. Can you imagine if you have like a heart attack working a desk job that you hate going to, doing it every day? Now that's
that's horrible.
tragedy.
Yeah. I think if something like that happened, I think it can make you or break you in the sense you're either gonna see the light, quit your job, and do what you love, or it's just gonna bring you into a downfall,
Yeah.
even greater. But most people, when they have a near life experience, they fucking change their life. They become they are unleashed. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
Because that fear is not there anymore.
Yeah.
And really, man, most of the people that I see that have left their 9 to 5, they're happier and they're doing better in life financially. Because I think you stop chasing money, money comes to you because
Right.
you become
Mhm.
what money wants. Money wants somebody with a different mindset. Money
Right.
wants somebody that's not afraid. Money wants somebody that is just a beast, honestly.
Mhm.
Because we see a lot of people, bro. I don't understand how they made their money, but you see them with a lot of money, and
Yeah.
they don't really care that much about money.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that that's the point in life where you stop. I think you have to reach a certain financial point where, for example, if you have a house and your mortgage is $1,000 a month, you could work a part-time job and make that $1,000 a month, right? And then your hobby is going to bring in some
Come on.
more income to pay your utilities. So you're working full time on your hobby or what you love doing, and then having a part-time job just to pay your mortgage or pay your bills. That's a happy medium. I think that's a happy point where all your expenses, your needs are met, and you're still being able to do what you love to do. I think that's important. That's a happy medium, and it's all about being conscious of what you need, right? I mean, 10 years from now, I mean, we'll have a big portion of this house paid off. We can downsize, like either stay here or downside or life where or part-time jobs are paying all of our expenses, and we can start working on what we love doing. We could either think that way, or when the economy crashes again, we could buy another property and restart the cycle.
Yeah.
So it's all about being conscious and how long are you willing to put yourself through the rat race?
So remember the what's it, like a little story of what uh, how can I call it this in Spanish? I think it's like a parabola, like there's a story with a meaning. I think that's what it is. Remember about the Mexican fisher? I want you
The
to really
Mexican
say it
fisherman, yeah,
because it hits you hard once you listen to it.
yeah,
So let it all out so people
yeah.
listen.
It's not really a word by word because it's been a couple of
Change.
years since I've listened to the parable, but it's pretty much this businessman CEO. He goes to vacation at some Mexican small towns, and he's there and he wakes up every morning. He's watching this fisherman. Fisherman wakes up at 5 in the morning, goes to his boat, gets his boat ready, and he goes out, fishes for 4 or 5 hours till maybe 10, 11 in the morning, and he sees that struggle of getting up every day, going out fishing, comes back for lunch, has some lunch with his wife, his kids, stays home for maybe an hour or two, and he goes back to the sea to fish some more. And he gets back like 7 or 8 in the night. So the fisherman sees that for a couple of days, and he decides to approach the fisherman. Tells him, "Hey, I see you going out every day, waking up at 5 in the morning, getting your boat ready, going out fishing, then coming back for lunch, stay an hour or two with your family, then eventually go back out there. Did you ever think of staying out there maybe longer, not coming back for lunch, getting some more fish, going to the market, selling those fishes, saving some of that money, investing the other half, repeat that while you have enough money to buy another boat or another 2 boats. Keep doing that for another 5, 6, 10 years until you can have 20 boats. You're gonna have a whole fleet under your name. Then with that fleet,
Sorry. Oh shit.
you good?
Yeah, I'm
You need
good.
a paper towel?
Nah, it's
You
all
need me to
good.
get my dog to lick it
No,
off?
no, no, no. I'm good, bro.
So, and with that money, with those 20 boats under you, you can buy a house on this right on the coast. You can do what you love. Get up early, have lunch with your family, and just enjoy life. And then the fisherman tells them, it's like, wow, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I would love to do that, but I'm already doing that now. Why would I spend the next 20 years of my life working for something that I can do right now? If what I love doing is fishing, I'm already doing that now. So it's,
So that's where it gets to me. That at the end, right, the guy with the big idea, the CEO of the company is like, so you spend 20 years of your life working to end up doing what you're doing right now.
Right.
Fishing and spending time with your family. But
Right.
his kids are gonna be older. He's he doesn't know what his health is gonna be at. So the whole point is enjoy the little things that make you happy because we don't know the future. And that's where we go working, chasing the money, thinking next year, and that next year turns into 10, 20, 50 years, for some people.
yep.
Doing something to hate,
Right.
doing something we hate doing to supposedly look for freedom to do what we love, but we really never get there
Yeah.
because we don't enjoy even the little wins, the little time we got free.
Means that if you think about it, we're very fortunate to live here in the United States. It's still the best country in the world.
Yeah, that is very true.
But if you really think about it, we could have financial freedom at some other parts in the world.
Anywhere in the world, because there's rich people everywhere.
Well, no, I'm saying like if you were to limit your material possessions. So like you can sell the 7 cars that you have.
2 cars. 2 cars. For now.
Isn't it 3? Oh, you sold the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, people, having cars doesn't mean you have money. You just spend money.
so you sell your 3 cars. You sell the toys that you have.
That would be really good money right there.
Sell some of the camera gears that you have. You have some money saved up. Go to Vietnam. Vietnam is pretty. There's some good areas in Vietnam. Sure, you could probably get a house for maybe $15,000, all paid off.
You live like a king.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I think the mindset we grew up here, like we always come back to school and blah, blah, blah. That's how they raise us, to keep chasing, to don't enjoy the little things. After really high school, bro, I didn't go to college, so I don't really understand the mentality of college. I enjoy some part of my 20s, right? And then when my son was born, my mentality changed. So I started thinking working harder was gonna help me move faster in a job, right? So I started pushing more time there and trying to work harder, do more so I could get noticed. And honestly, I fucking wasted 4 or 5 years of my life working for some douchebag.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to it, yeah, I do think you're like that because I fucking worked for you I did a lot of shit you promised and you didn't deliver, and you know who you are.
Yeah.
And if one of you that work for him is listening, you can tell him. I don't really give a shit. You don't pay my bills, bro. But I think I'm mostly mad at myself that I believe those lies. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm angry at myself, and that's one problem I have. I'm angry that I believe in that person. But where I was raised was your word is everything, right? And so I believed it, and I'm mad because, well, I was more mad before. I wasted years.
Right.
But it's a life lesson. So right now, everything people tell me, did I fucking believe it? No. I'm actually expecting from that 100% they say, I'm expecting 25.
Right.
Because in a job, what they want you is to deliver. They don't give a shit about you. Any job. And sadly, that's the way the world goes, So now you gotta think, focus on yourself, leave, like, make yourself happy, have good memories, because that's all you're gonna take.
Yeah.
Jobs don't care. Job can kick you out tomorrow, whatever, or you're gonna get fed up and leave, and all the time you put in doesn't mean anything.
I never like putting things in a bucket. I think there are good jobs out there. There's good bosses out there.
But it's still a job. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's still a job. But what I'm trying to say is, some jobs it's not all about the profit, right? You're not just a number. There's
Oh, yeah.
jobs out there. There's bosses out there that see
They care.
you as a person.
Yeah.
They see you as
More than just a number, more that it brings a number.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand you have to work and deliver so you can get paid. That's the world. That's how the world works. That's understandable. But we're paying with the most valuable asset there is in the world.
just time.
Yeah, and we're not getting.
And
much out
isn't
of
it fucking wild that they're paying you with debt notes, fiat currency? There's nothing backing it up. They're just printing it.
So this
It's the same thing that if
monopoly.
if you work for me, like for 2 weeks and you're breaking your back, and I just go in my living room and I print 3 sheets, and I put like $100, right?
Yeah,
Like how many $100 bills can I get in a printer sheet? Maybe 6, 7.
That's the thing, bro. We are given something for nothing. If you
Debt
think about
notes,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Debt notes.
I think we should pick that one for next episode because we go in depth with that one. But all we're really trying to say is enjoy the little things in life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's either you're gonna come to a point in life where you're gonna be so miserable that you don't want to do anything anymore. You don't get to enjoy life, or you're just gonna turn into a savage and say fuck it to everything.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's happening. I'm getting tired of giving my time, and it's coming to my mentality of fuck it. You know, it helps you grow because you look for new ways out, and that's what I noticed. That there comes a point where you get tired,
Yeah.
and it helps you.
Yeah.
And enjoy the little things, man.
Yeah.
I think enjoying the free things, a walk in the park, go take some photos, go sit down by the water, experience the wind hitting you, go outside, even if it is hot, just sit under a tree,
Yeah.
the little breeze that you get, just breathe in, breathe out, enjoy that. That's something that,
Reading a book.
yeah, reading a book. Like on my weekends, whenever, like last week, we went to the beach, right, Monday, because it was Labor Day. Playing with my son. I didn't play as much, I'm not gonna lie. But being there in the sand, getting a little bit of sun, playing in the water for a little bit, that memory is here. Then the whole other thing doesn't matter. Going to work is actually painful to me.
Yeah.
Not the waking up, it's just knowing that I'm giving away my time. And I'm not, people say, oh, you get, at the end of the day, you get something good. Yes and no, right? You learn. Every day you're supposed to learn and learn something new. But at the end of the day, what's what I learned and what I'm getting paid worth everything I gave?
Right. It's in your deathbed. All you're gonna have
I regret.
regrets and memories.
Exactly. So you told me about that one, and you sent it to me years ago. Most of the people in their deathbed regret everything they didn't do. And regret the things they did. Regret having a 9 to 5, working so hard, because you're gonna die.
And most of those regrets are not money based, right? It's not taking time to do something they love.
Exactly. Not going on vacation, and not taking the chance of any new adventure, not taking the risk, and that's scary because we're in our 30s, right? So how much time we have, we don't fucking know. We can have another 30 years, we can have 40 years, or we can have one fucking day.
Right.
So if we live with that mentality that we don't have enough time, it can actually cause you a lot of issues too. So live every day like it's your last, is what they
Mhm.
say. But don't have in mind that you're gonna die soon either, because then you bring a whole other shit.
Yeah.
So just live them as full as you can, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Like the camera, I don't think I've touched a camera this year. Well, I have touched a camera, but I haven't taken any pictures. Have we gone to take pictures this year? No, right?
You did, you did. I didn't wake up on time that day. It was a Sunday.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
came to visit you, and you went to the park.
I think that was the last time I took pictures. That was like what, maybe 4 months ago.
June. It was June.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was around 4 months. I try to do photos every day, at least a little bit. Talking about photos, what I'm gonna start doing, right? And this one, I don't know how many people are listening. So I'm gonna turn some of my photos into digital art, NFTs, and I'm gonna give it to people that wanna keep them. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a couple of those, edit it, and it's gonna bring with the unedited version. I just wanna leave something behind.
Mhm.
It's gonna be for free. People can pick it, do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But I want to leave something behind, because I feel I want to give something. People can fucking print them, have them in their living room.
Mhm.
Just want people to use something that I'm doing,
Yeah.
because I feel that's gonna bring me happiness.
Yeah.
I have all my photos in the computer, and some of them I think I like them. I don't know if people will like them, but
Yeah.
fuck it. I wanna
Hey, you
share
don't know. You won't know until you put them out there.
Yeah. So it's just I wanna really do more, bro. I wanna share with the world, and that's what we don't understand when we're younger. That's what they teach us in school, that you can solve problems by yourself. But why not give? You know,
Mhm.
like somebody needs help, I'll help them if I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Yeah. We're all here to serve, and serving brings you happiness. Believe it or not.
I
it's-
think, but that word kind of scary, bro. Conserve is, I think, it has been misused through society and through the years. I think help sounds better, because serve a servant doesn't sound that good, you know.
No, I think we're here to serve. If, for example, you take time away from your day to make 150 sandwiches and go to the city and give out to the homeless, you're serving them,
Oh yeah.
right?
think
So
it's in
so
the
helping
context.
and serving kind of goes hand in hand. Uh, I think maybe pride is getting in the way when you're thinking serve, but that's taking pride aside.
I think is the word being misused. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, when I hear servant, it's just I look back at the people that were slaves
Mm-hmm.
in the 1800s or back then. So that's what. Well,
Nothing
we
wrong
sti-
to be a servant.
well-
Was Jesus sort of a servant to the disciples, to us?
I gotta read it.
So
That's true.
it's
That's
just, it's
true.
just really how you think about it.
Yeah, yeah. The way you think about it, it makes a whole difference in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is the wording, man. Well, it's how you visualize it.
Yeah, your perception shapes your reality.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because like what they say, that some people see the cup half empty, that some others see the cup half full.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
I like to see everything as half full.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're having a bad day, it means use it for doing something else. Whenever you're not happy and state in a
Yeah.
place in your life, use it to move to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to have more memories, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And memories are free, brother.
Yep.
Memories are
Use your
free.
days, man. Use your days. Take your days off. Spend your time with your family. Vincent.
I think in 2024, a lot of changes I'm gonna make. I don't want to spoil anything, but I want to take some major risk and some major changes in my life to feel accomplished, honestly, and not in the financial way. I don't really care, because I notice money goes as it comes.
Mm-hmm.
The more I make, the more I spend.
Yep.
I just want to have a place to live, have my cars still to be able to move around, but I want to enjoy life, and that's what I'm missing.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying life, and life is free to live. We
I
don't
think
pay a penny.
going to the track is going to bring me some enjoyment. Of course, that's going to take money. But you could go to a track on a go-kart that's $5,000. Or you can go on a track and you want to spend money on a GT3 RS, which is going to cost you $260,000.
Yeah.
It's really
The
the
perception.
the excitement is going to be the same.
You can go to the
It's
track
just-
in a fucking bicycle for all you
Exactly.
matter.
It's just bragging rights after a certain point.
Yeah. Yeah. Cars do bring happiness into my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
You take a drive, it makes you come back. I come back. I go back home happy after taking a drive.
Yeah.
Having a bad day.
Yeah, but you
driving.
can only drive one at a time.
Still, bro, having a car is not an issue.
Right. But what are you willing to sacrifice to have 5 cars sitting there?
I think maybe if we learn the process, because some people they feel they didn't have to sacrifice much.
Hmm.
Like I'm saying, you always chasing money is not gonna give you the money.
Hmm.
You attracting money is gonna give you the money. But I feel we have to find out that. Like there is a code, bro. Like let's make
You
it.
know,
into
no,
the
for
matrix.
sure, for sure. If money isn't an object, you have.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest
If
with you.
you're making more money than you're spending a day,
That's
why not?
true, yeah. But my thing is, money, bro. The way we care about money, they have input in our minds that we care too much about money. And when you care about something so much, you don't see all the aspects to that situation, right?
Hmm. Well, it's lost the law of attraction, right? If you care about money, that brings us a sense of lack, right? If you're
Right.
worried about it, you don't have it.
But why they put in the news every day? Financial issues, blah blah blah. So people start worrying about money.
Hmm.
And that's one thing I kind of want to let go. Stop worrying about material things. And I'm going to be honest in this podcast. I'm not at that point yet. I still worry too much about material things. Once I let that go, it's going to change life, man.
Yeah.
Once you hit that point where you don't care about money, you don't care about material things, you just grow, and you experience. Like you, when remember you took time off from work and you were just home reading and everything.
Yeah.
How much do you grow, man?
Yeah. I think I've actually gone backwards since then.
Bro,
I
you
look
used
back
to
and
be
stuff like
happier?
the stuff I used to post. I was like, I can't believe that was me. I was like, did I get that from a book somewhere? I was like, no. Usually when I get it from a book, I put quotes around it. No, I was like, that was me. You sure?
That's the time I see you more relaxed, more happy,
Yeah.
more willing to do things in life too. You were going out in different sense.
Hmm.
You wanted life. You were fulfilled.
Yeah.
You didn't feel you didn't need anything else,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't understand that at the time. I was like, okay, so he's not working. I was just thinking about money, what's gonna happen, blah blah blah. Now I'm like, fuck, he had the right mind. If I would have been in this mindset that I have now, I would have partnered up with you to do something else. To do something. We could have fucking do anything and we would have get ahead.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to go back to work, right? You didn't want it to go back to work. So you're gonna find out a way
Right.
of finding something else. But you were living life. You have memories from there.
Hmm.
And that's one thing. If you look back, man, you were fucking happy,
Yeah.
genuinely happy,
Yeah.
enjoying life.
Yeah, I felt like I understood.
life.
I
the
just
purpose.
understood.
Like I think that's one thing is we don't enjoy because we don't understand.
Yeah.
We're so tired, we're so drained that we don't really understand the purpose of life,
Hmm.
and we miss the little things. And the devil is in the details, right?
Mhm.
Even having a meal with the people you like is something to be. It's a memory that is free. Well, to a certain extent, it's free.
Yeah.
The food you pay for, but the memories are free.
Right. Right.
So that's my thing. I think we gotta make more memories.
Mhm.
They don't cost a penny,
Hmm.
and we gotta start enjoying, man.
Yep.
Starting do photography, fucking walk around, and
Yeah.
all that above.
Yeah, no, it's definitely have to get to some hiking, some photography. Dude, it's like I just had a realization yesterday, man. It's like I couldn't even take photography if I wanted to, cause my tennis elbow. It's like if I'm holding the camera,
Yo, have you thought about it?
I started feeling in this one too now.
Can I tell you something? Well, it's for the record. You think it's just the stress you have is just breaking your body apart?
No, I think it's I think my either my shoulders or my neck. Because going to the gym, I've been going to the gym for years, but I've just recently started actually doing shoulders because years ago when we were still going to Bally's, I messed up my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wouldn't do any shoulders, and this was probably like 8, 10 years ago when I heard it, and I've just started doing some shoulders. So I think there's something going on. Either I'm not doing the correct exercise, correct form, and it's affecting my
Can I tell you something?
my elbow.
What I noticed, right? So this one is not to brag or anything, but with money, some good things come. So now I met a personal trainer at the gym. She's physical therapist, bro. She gave me a massage yesterday in my neck because this part was fucking tense. She does the suction cup, whatever, to release the muscle. But I notice it's the stress, bro. When I'm tense, when I'm in a negative state in my mind, my whole body gets tense and I start having fucking pains in my leg and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's just, this here, your mind, it brings a reflection to your body.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure stress has a factor, but I don't think that's the problem because
So I would suggest go get a massage, man. A deep tissue so it releases all the toxins you got in your body too. All the muscles are just too stressed
yeah,
from everything you do every day. You need a massage. You need things that are gonna help you relax too.
yeah,
There's a good spot that I know. I'll tell you after camera.
yeah. But this is holding me back because I got the bag over there, still haven't started punching it.
But it might,
Photography.
like you say, might be the everything is too tense because when you don't stretch enough in your body, bro.
Yeah,
So what happens? That happened to the epigagans. The muscles just start fucking getting tight, and that pulls everything else.
yeah.
So you should stretch a little bit too,
Mhm.
because like you say, you don't work shoulders. So imagine the muscle is working. So what's gonna happen? It goes through certain aspects. It can contract.
Right.
So that's gonna give you pain. Like for
Yeah.
me, when my leg, right, I haven't stretched in a while. I start feeling the whole fucking pain in my leg. Like it's just closing.
Yeah.
Some weird shit to say.
Yeah.
Try that, bro.
Yeah.
Massages help, man, and get foot massages too. Sometimes everything is connected, man.
Mhm. Yeah, it's all a chain. That's why they said like if it's your elbow, it's usually something that's above your elbow. That's the problem. So
Most of
neck
the
or shoulder.
the way you sleep. Like I slept like shit yesterday, bro. I stay watching a movie, Back to the Future,
Mhm.
and I slept all fucked up.
Yeah.
So my neck hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do something about it today.
Right.
Yeah, bro. So what else you gotta add, man?
That's all I got, man. I think we went off topic for a little bit, but it's
It's
part of
good
it,
though
right?
to-
Just a
to-
conversation.
It's a conversation. Plus, all the podcasts, bro, they don't stay in the same topic.
Yeah, and that's what keeps it interesting.
Exactly, it'll be boring.
You go off topic, come back.
Back,
Go off
yeah,
topic,
yeah.
come back. That's how conversations usually
Yeah,
happen.
plus we want to be as genuine as we can. I don't want to put some BS out there that I don't believe in.
Right.
So mostly I want to say to everybody and him, just make memories. We have to. And don't give your time for money.
Yeah.
Because it's going to cost your life.
Mhm.
Should be a quote. That should be a great quote.
Yeah.
Your time, it doesn't equal $1 or any other currency. Not even gold is worth time. Because you can have all the gold in the world, you can't get time back.
Yep. Yep.
So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, guys. And we were with Sammy, and the Art of Failure, and Sammy was Forged by Fire. So
Yeah.
we're gonna
Still working on that, but
take
it'll be out soon.
It takes time. Thank you for watching, guys.
Take care,
Appreciate
guys.
it.